Hello and welcome to Northwood. My name is Sarah and I'll be your resident advisor for this upcoming school year. I just wanted to take some time to introduce myself, to show you around, and to offer you some tips and tricks on how to make your time at Northwood more fun and exciting and comfortable for everyone involved. I just moved in a couple weeks ago and I've been loving it so far. It's very diverse, people are very welcoming and very active, and every time I step outside I meet a new family, some friends, and people are always spending time with one another. And so I think that once you move in and you get acclimated, you're really going to love and appreciate that too. Of course, when you live in a diverse and large community like Northwood, we have rules and regulations in place in order to make sure everyone feels comfortable and safe. And we have something called the CLAM, or the Community Living at Michigan Guide, which outlines all those rules and policies and things to know in order to feel safe, comfortable, and to respect one another here at Northwood. So take some time to review that. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, any of the other resident advisors or hall directors, and we'd be happy to clarify any questions or concerns you might have about that. Another thing that we have in place here at Northwood is quiet hours, and those are Monday through Sunday, so every day of the week between 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. And those are really in place just to ensure that we aren't disturbing our neighbors, our roommates, one another in the community. And so if there's ever a concern about that, of course, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you address that issue. But without further ado, I'd like to show you around my apartment and give you some tips and tricks and point out some things you might not notice on your initial entry. So let's go. So something we actually have in place here at Northwood is we encourage everyone who has a roommate to fill out a roommate agreement. And essentially what that is that you sit down with your roommate as you first move in, you talk about important things that might come up as you live with one another, and you set some ground rules and boundaries that you might need in order to feel more comfortable and safe around one another. And so we really encourage that for everyone who has a roommate, just because it's a great preventative measure for conflicts that may or may not arise in your time here. So if you have any questions about how to fill that out, how to go about having that conversation, I would love to help you with that. Just reach out to me and we can set something up. So I live in a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment here at Northwood, but I've turned 2 of the bedrooms into an office and a guest room / closet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you around. Most of these rooms do not have overhead lighting. The hallways do, and some of the main floor rooms do, but the bedrooms do not. So I would advise that you invest in some lamps, whether that be floor lamps or ones you place on a side table. Those have been really helpful. So coming up from the main floor, we have the top floor with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. As you can see up here, we have a carbon monoxide and smoke detector, which is very helpful. You will also find one if you have a basement, you'll find it going down the stairs. But as we go forward, this is my spare room / guest bedroom. And speaking of guests, if you live with a roommate, you are welcome to have a guest up to 7 nights every month. And if you live alone or with a family, you are welcome to have guests for 4 weeks every 6 months. So moving forward, we're going to step out of this room and to the right, and you'll find the bathroom. And so while there's not really much else to say about the bathroom, what I find really helpful is this built-in shelving unit, which can really help reduce clutter and makes up for kind of the lack of space that you might find. And so moving forward, we're going to step out and to the right once more, and this is my office where I spend some time doing work, answering your emails, and hopefully this semester we'll be spending some time together on Zoom getting to know one another. As you can see, I have a floor lamp, which makes up for the lack of overhead lighting, but honestly, 1 floor lamp has been quite enough to light up the space, so I think you'll all be fine with that too. Moving forward, you'll find the 3rd bedroom. What's nice is that this unit came in with a built-in mirror, so hello, and here's my bedroom. I find it very spacious. It's more than enough for just me. I put a nice little rug here so that it could warm the place up. And I fit a full bed here. I think the queen could have fit even maybe a king, but the full was enough for me. So as we head down the stairs and we enter the main floor, you'll find my living space. This is just enough for me since I live on my own, and I think that you all will make your living spaces personal and just right for you. As you can see, I have a table lamp and a floor lamp, but during the day I like to open up the blinds to the sliding glass door and let in the natural light. I set up my own television, and I had to bring my own router, which you can connect to the modem that comes with the unit. If you have any questions on how to set that up or how to troubleshoot, please reach out to me, and if I can't help you, ITS has been a really great resource for me as well. Speaking of the sliding glass door, what you can see here is a metal bar that sits in a little holder that prevents anyone from getting in from the outside as long as you have it in. There's also a little lock that you'll find right here. And that's all just to protect you and to keep you safe. So it's good to keep that in mind as you move in and protect yourself in your unit. Moving on, we're still on the main floor. I'm entering another space. Here I've placed my bike. Lots of people like to leave theirs outside locked on the bike racks, and that's just fine. They're safe, so it's really up to your preference. As we move to the left, I have a little dining space, which has been helpful if I like to prepare meals or have friends over to eat, so that's great. And so here's the door to the basement, which I will show you momentarily. Here's the front door. You have a regular lock and a chain lock. And so if you are somebody who cares a lot about security, those are two really great preventative measures to keep you safe. Moving to the left, we have a little storage closet where I like to keep my cleaning supplies, some miscellaneous items, and of course it comes with a fire extinguisher. So it's good to identify where that is in your unit, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me about that. Your unit should also come with a thermostat, which you can regulate to your liking. And so if you have any questions about how to use that or any issues, you're always welcome to reach out to me. Or if there's an issue that I can't solve, really great resource that the University of Michigan and Northwood provides is Fix It. And so Fix It can solve just about any issue you might have in your home, whether that be plumbing, electricity, just miscellaneous like damaged items within your unit. And it's really important that you get on top of that immediately because it's a free service and they are more than happy to come and help you, and you'd rather do that than to get charged later on. So moving on, we have the kitchen. I think it's very spacious and has a lot of storage space for your goods and produce. Some families have placed a beam across these two cabinets in order to maximize their space and have a little more storage space, but I didn't find that necessary personally. And here we also have a gas stove and an oven. If you have any questions about how to use it or any trouble, you're always welcome to reach out to me. Finally, we have the basement. It's a little bit loud right now, so I apologize, but I mostly use it to store any miscellaneous like storage items or boxes. And of course, my unit comes with a washer and dryer, which is very helpful. So if you have any questions on how to use that, any trouble with it, again, reach out to me or Fix It, and we'd be happy to help. Since our units come with a dryer, something important to point out is the lint trap. And so you'll just pull that out and clear it of any lint or dust that might build up. And it's really important that you do that periodically. I might even advise that you do it after every dry, just to ensure that there's no fire hazard or any issues there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope you found it helpful. As your resident advisor, I'm here to help you feel more comfortable, to help you get settled, and to serve as a voice for you. So if there's ever anything that comes up that you're concerned about or something that you'd like to see implemented or changed, definitely bring that up to me, and I can serve as a voice for you to hopefully see that through. So just let me know, and we can kind of find a solution together. If you have any further questions or concerns about anything that I mentioned or didn't mention, of course, you're always welcome to reach out to me about that too. And if I can't answer it, I can usually find somebody who can. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Sarah, and I'm very excited to get to know you all over the course of this year.